welcome to another episode of Miguel's Garage. Today I'm going to be sharing with you the experience of driving an Indy style race car in a segment I like to call Open Wheel Indigestion. For Christmas, my lovely wife bought me the Mario Andretti Racing Experience, where you get to choose to drive a NASCAR or an Indy-style open-wheel car. The Mario Andretti Driving Experience is offered at some of the nation's premier speedways like Atlanta Motor Speedway, Charlotte Motor Speedway, and many, many more. And you can visit their website linked below for more information on that. If you don't want to drive yourself for whatever reason, you can always take a ride along in a two-seat Indy-style race car. And ride-alongs typically go a lot faster than the cars that they let you drive yourself for obvious reasons. In case you're wondering what an Indy-style race car is, let's talk about that. An Indy-style car is an open-wheel car designed to compete in the Indy Lights, which is an open-wheel American racing series. And just like any other open-wheel car, it is designed with a minimalistic approach in mind. There are no fenders, and in the cockpit you can barely fit a chihuahua, I'm telling you. And your head is usually exposed to the air, and the engine sits right behind you. Usually about 190 miles per hour top speed. If you want to know more about the current renditions, I have a link below. Check that out. Now, the car that I'll be driving is an older generation Indy car with a V8 producing about 500 horsepower. And everything is 1-to-1 ratio in this car. The steering ratio is 1-to-1 with no power steering. The transmission only has one gear, and the rear differential is also 1-to-1 ratio. This is a very direct car and a very dangerous car if you don't know what you're doing. It's a very light and very powerful car and very tight. And the throttle is very sensitive, and it doesn't have a whole lot of room. And the steering is also very direct. All of this is explained to you during the driver's briefing, and they emphasize to be gentle with your inputs. The briefings take place in the training room at the track, where they go over every detail of your racing experience. They brief you on how to drive the car, how to communicate with the spotters over the radio, the different parts of the track, and how to be safe. So I'm going to let the video roll unedited so that you can see how long the whole experience took on track. Now keep in mind that the spotters at this point are telling me how much throttle I should be giving the car, in what place I should be at the track in whatever given time. What they're actually doing is seeing if they can trust you to let you go full throttle. So what happens is you go around one time about quarter throttle. Then they let you go the same route about half throttle. Once they feel confident that you can follow the line around the track, they'll tell you to go full throttle. I'll let you know when that happens. At this point, the spotter is a little bit more confident about me, and is letting me go about half throttle. this point, I've gained the full trust of the spotter, so he gives me the green light to go full throttle. I immediately nail it and hit the governor shortly after. Yes! That was awesome! If you want to do the, what is it?
I have no clue.
Mario Andretti Racing Experience, I highly recommend it. High five, Chloe. Give me a high five. Ah, yes!
I got a rock